Hi everyone, this is a story I want to tell about. Whenever there are monsters in the closet or under the bed or lurking in shadowy corners just out of the nightlight's reach, I do what any smart kid would. I hide under the covers. Before long I'm sound asleep, but what if I suddenly need a glass of water or there's a storm raging at my window or I pop awake from a nightmare. And what if it's midnight when I do? I'll tell you, you don't want to be awake when midnight rolls around. That's when all the really bad stuff happens. Think about it. How many scary stories have you happened in the morning or afternoon? It's always the dead of night, and there's no deader time than the stroke of midnight. I'm just glad my clock isn't set to military time. Otherwise it will read 0000. But when even 12 has two zeros, that might as well be evil red eyes staring at you from across the room. Of course, I've never seen either because I do what any smart kid would. I clench my eyes shut and count to 60. Once that minute's up, I'm in the clear. Midnight 01 isn't nearly as ghastly as midnight o'clock. It was a little after 9 when I finished my glass of milk and went to bed. Warm under the covers, I conked out to the muffled sound of the television down the hall. I traveled through dreams and deep into the night. Then a slithering noise drifted in on the breeze outside my window. A train was heading down the valley and I knew I was awake when I heard the whistle blow and echo softly through the air. I sat up and looked about my room. My guess slipped past the clock and my breath caught. 11:59. I clapped my hands. My eyes shut and covered them with my hands just to be safe. Counting off the seconds, I imagined all the scary things that had to be happening now that it was midnight o'clock. The red spots and purple swirls in my vision swam together and twisted into a hairy monster with 10 glowing eyes and 5 huge mouths, each a pinch cushion of teeth longer than the saber-toothed tiger fangs. Then black clouds swept in overhead and shot down golden lightning with a zap zap zap. I clenched my eyes tighter. The monster and tree faded like mist and a wavy splotch of yellow-orange blazed up into a roaring fire. I turned away from the flames and was suddenly stomping through quicksand. I reached for a big rock, but it was a really gooey eyeball. I reached for vines, but they were really hissing, slithering snakes. It was dark again. Pitch black. I finally opened my eyes and gasped for air. The clock read 12:01. The room was back to normal. The monster all gone. Midnight o'clock was over. As soon as my heart stopped racing, my eyelids grew heavy again and I snuggled into my pillow. And before I fell back to sleep, I thought just for an instant that maybe I would have seen all those horrible scary things if I kept my eyes open instead. Thank you. Bye bye.